Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, we're checking out the Witcher official teaser. It is here. The teaser dropped yesterday at the Comic-Con panel for, of course, The Witcher. There's been a lot of talk over the past months of the casting, the shooting, and then they dropped those images of Henry Cavill, and they dropped the images of the other actors, or at least some of the other ones, like not all of them, showcasing the outfits and showcasing kind of the tone, mood-ish, but basically hopefully getting people excited. Now, we have the teaser. I've been hearing a lot of great things. I've also heard some negative things as well. I'm going to go into this teaser with an open mind and see what happens. Now, there's been a lot of debate back and forth, and here's the thing. This show is based off the books. Because everyone, when they think Witcher, a lot of people go to, oh, the Witcher video games, especially the Witcher 3, which is the most common one, the most one that everyone like references because it's the newest one out of the franchise of the games. And so everyone's like, well, what about this? What's happening with this? Like, it doesn't look like the game. Well, it's not the game. It's based off the books. So, I'm intrigued. I'm going to open mind and just see how it is. I'm hopeful this is going to be great. Because I've been hearing great things since they were shooting. And I've been hearing that Netflix wants to, like, renew it for 3 seasons, even though season 1 hasn't even come out yet. And that's been going around for a while. So, they seem to be happy. Maybe we will be as well. So without further ado, guys, let's get into now the Witcher official teaser. Let's get into it and see what it's all about. Dog's in my chair now. Anyways, guys, let's go.
I'm hearing stories about witches. Is it true what they say?
Elves are the original sorcerers of the continent. When humans and monsters arrived, elves taught humans how to turn chaos into magic.
Oh.
And then the humans slaughtered them.
Chaos
Books.
is the most dangerous thing in this world. But without control, chaos will kill you.
Ooh.
So that's all life is to you? Monsters and money.
It's all it needs to be.
Something out there waits for you.
This child will be extraordinary.
Jennifer, imagine the most powerful woman in the world. Do you have what it takes?
Oh, wow.
She's why they came. You can't outrun destiny just because you're terrified of it. It's coming.
Fight Guild of Review. I can't do this without
That's creepy.
No matter what you choose, you'll come out bloody.
Ooh, that final shot though. Okay. I have a little bit of a critique. The critique is that I'm going to go back and rewatch the end, but the critique is that I don't think Henry said much. Like, he had a little bit of dialogue, and everybody else talking around him. Visually, it looks pretty solid. I gotta admit, like, I wasn't sure what to expect because, like, with most shows, they're really good at kind of covering up where they're shooting Game of Thrones. There's a lot of leaks that come out of the shooting of that. But with a lot of these other shows, like, they somehow fly under the radar and able to shoot stuff and nothing leaks out. Like, I haven't heard anything, like, credible that I think has come out of the leaks of the shooting of this show. It looks pretty good. And with all the different settings that it was showing in the trailer, all the different things they're kind of setting up and kind of hinting towards and basically just showcasing that there's a lot of stuff packed in this. I wasn't sure what to expect because this is a teaser. This is an official teaser, not an official trailer. So I was expecting a lot less, but I'm pretty happy with what I just saw. Now the thing is that people are going to compare this to Game of Thrones. People are going to compare this to it's going to be the next sci-fi event. And I think the showrunner for The Witcher said people don't want the next Game of Thrones, or like essentially hinting at we're not trying to be Game of Thrones. And it even says international best-selling books, like it's based off the books. And that's why Henry Cavill was really like adamant on being in this show, because he is a huge fan of the books. Like that was his thing. He read all the books, and so he wanted to be in this role. The screen testing that he did after he was casted with that wig where he came in from the darkness, it doesn't look good. Here he looks way better. I'm intrigued. I'm really intrigued to see how they're going to do this. I mean, for me, I didn't notice anything that threw me off or like, wait, like what? It looks like they're covering a lot in this. I'm curious to know if they've announced how many episodes. I'm assuming they'll be roughly 49, 50 minutes, an hour long. Most Netflix shows are like that. There are some Netflix shows that I've come across where they're 30 minutes long or whatever, but I'm curious if this is going to be an hour long each episode type situation. I'm hopeful for at least 8 or 10 episodes. I don't know, but this is exciting. And if this teaser is any indication of how the show's actually going to be, I think we're going to get a pretty damn good show. And I mean, look, no reason to really cover this here, but I do want to reference it because it kind of lines up with scheduling type. If this show is going to be picked up for multiple seasons, and the show is just going to continue to keep growing and growing and get more and more seasons, Henry Cavill, I don't know about him being Superman anymore. I feel like he took this role because there's no Superman movie in sight, and he doesn't know what's going on with that. But it seems he's happy, because I was watching a bit where he came out on stage and was talking a little bit about it during the panel. There was someone recording from the audience or whatever, and I was watching little bits of them talking in the panel, and Henry seemed really happy. And there was also interviews they did before the panel where they were just talking, and Henry seemed really happy about this show as well, and he's really just taking it all in because he actually got the role when it was because he beat out I think over 200 other people that auditioned. So they clearly see something in him in this role that I think he's going to knock it out of the park. I hope he does, because I really want this show to be awesome, because right now Netflix is having to compete with all these other different people, different streaming services that are already out and then upcoming like Disney Plus. So I'm hoping this is a big win, and definitely after this, I like what I'm seeing. I like the tone of it. I like the fact that they're not shying away. Like this teaser could have just been character shots. They went all in and was just showing a bunch of really cool shit, showing magic, showing that fucking giant ass spider, showing some action bits. I'm excited, and I'm really excited to see how this all comes together. So there you have it, guys. The Witcher official teaser. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this trailer. Are you hyped, intrigued, not really interested? You want to see more before you make a official decision? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon.